In today's Health Alert, whooping cough cases on the rise. Henry Ford's Health Lab going from 0 cases in July to 33 in September. Nationally, numbers soaring as well with nearly 20,000 cases this year. That's about 5 times higher than in 2003. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, here with us now to talk about what the numbers are in Michigan and which symptoms to watch out for.
Yeah, so Simon, most people know it as whooping cough, but the medical name is pertussis. It's caused by a bacteria called Bordetella pertussis, big name. By the end of September, Michigan reported 520 cases. That might not sound like a lot, but between 2017 and 2019, we averaged about 596 cases a year, so we're already well ahead of these numbers. Now, whooping cough is very contagious, and it's tough to identify at first because the symptoms look a lot like a cold, right? You may have a runny nose, sneezing, congestion, fever, and mild cough. But after about a week or so, it gets worse. Thick mucus build up in the airways, leading to long, uncomfortable coughing fits. And these fits can be so severe that some people vomit or even can break a rib, because that's pretty severe. Now, sometimes the coughing ends with that distinct whoop sound, and the virus is infamous for that as the person catches their breath. But not everyone gets that whooping sound. Some just have a persistent hacking cough. So in babies, they may not cough at all, but struggle to breathe, in fact.
Who's most at risk, and when should we get the pertussis vaccine or the booster?
Important, right? So babies younger than 1 are at high risk. Sadly, more than half of infants under 6 months who catch whooping cough actually end up in the hospital. Complications include stopping breathing, pneumonia, seizures, or even brain damage. So serious stuff. Teenagers and adults usually recover without much trouble, but those at higher risk, including pregnant women in their 3rd trimester, older adults, and people with health issues like COPD, asthma, or weakened immune system. As for vaccine, there are 2 types, right? DTaP for babies and children under 7, and DTaP for older kids and adults. Childhood vaccine protection fades over time, so even if you were vaccinated as a child, teens and adults need boosters. Teens should get a single DTaP booster at ages 11 to 12, and adults who had a Tdap booster should get one now. Who have not got one yet should have it now. After that, a TD booster is recommended every 10 years, or you can opt for Tdap to continue protection against whooping cough. So, and to help protect newborns and pregnant women, the Tdap vaccine is recommended during each pregnancy between 27 and 36 weeks. Staying up to date with these vaccines, Simon, helps protect not only yourselves, but also those most vulnerable, like infants and older adults. We talked about this with COVID, right? It's not about just protecting yourself, but the people around you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Valuable information for parents particularly. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And if you have a health question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or on X.